We're live. All right. Oh, for God's sake. I really wish there was just an option on the side that says create post like it used to. You know, back when YouTube actually gave a shit about being a decent website. Right. And we're live. Close that down. How are you to go to the other side? So yes, hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome to Star Citizen once again. And today we are playing in the servers of awesomeness during a free fly event. So, word of warning, the servers could be in a bit of a shit place, but oh well. Hello, lower than the recommended kilobits. Well, which version? Oh, okay, I think we're good. We're good? I think we're good. Yes, wrong profile on the OBS. I thought I'd done everything correctly, and then I realized, oh no, actually, I selected the wrong profile and streaming conditions. Shit. It's fine. We're back, and hopefully all sound and everything. So, yes, we are hopefully all in good moments. Looks pretty stable. Don't think there's too much issues. Bitrate seems to be fine. We haven't dipped out too much on frames. Kilobits is all good. Yep, no, I think we're good to go. So, yes, I have a new toy. I'm quite excited about this new toy because this new toy is one for the records. It is so nice. So nice. I am very excited about this. So, yes, Star Citizen has been making some pretty nice gains lately. Recovering from their fuck-up of 3.18. I say fuck-up. The patch did come out pretty broken, had some problems, and definitely was in a rough state. But CIG are working around the clock. They're doing what they can, and really they're taking on as much feedback as possible. And I think we are at that stage where people are kind of like, look, the situation was dire, but we have kind of come round a corner now. So my books, I would say, yeah, it wasn't pleasant, but it's not the end of the world. Anyway, coming back to the subject of today's video. Today we are going to be focusing on making some progress towards getting some jobs, getting some good things, and the shiny new toy that I got to play with, which is going to be revealed to you in a few minutes when I upload it in. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. But yeah, no, today I have a shiny new toy, and I'm very excited to show what this shiny new toy is once I've gotten out of it. There we go. Right. Yeah, no, I've basically been mucking around in a few things. So we should be in PO? Yeah, that's all. Yeah, so I've got myself some armor from Port Olisar. I will say Port Olisar is actually a really good location if you want to get some solid armor. Like, PO is definitely good for getting gear. Like, if you're trying to spawn in a decent location, or if you're wanting to spawn in a location to get good gear, armor-wise, Olisar is a pretty solid location to get stuff, especially if you're not too sure what to get. Like if you're new and everything, Port Olisar's a good place. Is it the best place to start? Probably not, but it's definitely now. I mean, it used to be the only place you could start, but like now, I'd say it's a pretty solid. It's a pretty decent experience. Oh, that's so cool. Oh wow, that's fucking beautiful. Anyway, we need to get some water to down our gullets. So anyway, today we're going to be doing a little bit of mucking around with the new toy. 3.18.2 was released. I want to say... When was 3.18.2 launched? Was it yesterday? When was that? It feels like it was yesterday. Or is it 3... No, it's not 3.18.2. It's 3.18.1. How I put... Yeah, 3.18.1 is out. When did they do this? It feels like it's been out. Never do a timestamp on these things, do they? Well, 3.18.1 has been released, and I think there was a few hotfix patches and whatnots being released. So there's definitely some things it's not by no means perfect, but it's a lot better than it was, and it is yes, most definitely better than it was in certain regards, and it's actually quite nice as well. Right, can I toss this thing? No, okay. Oh, it's one of them. Okay. Just drop that down to there. It's a bit irritating that we have to have this constantly on, but you know what? It's fine. There we go. Yeah, that seriously is a major upgrade. If life has taught me anything, is that having that option there is so nice. Oh, nice. Anyway. Yeah, we have that. Yep, I appreciate that. Right, so the toy in question, which I have to admit I need to go back to Area 18 to get the skin for, because I'm a bit of a plum and I forgot to put the skin on. By the by, don't worry too much about the freeze frames. I think it's a mixture of both the game and my rig as well. I need to get a better cooling device, so as well as I think Star Citizen just be me. But look! Anticlimactic, but look! I have a new thing! And the new thing is amazing! It's the X-Wing! Oh, what is it? A02. Yee. Yes. Really? A02 game? Motherfucker. Right, remember, I have my helmet on, so it's all good. No, but basically, I have actually melted something for the first time in my Star Citizen career. Yeah, so basically, there was a particular ship that I wasn't using. The Hercules... the Crusader Industries Hercules A02, well, A2 Hercules variant. And basically, this particular variant... Sorry, I am still buzzing. Is that... Oh, that's 100i. That's fine. It's just junk. There's a fucking hammerhead just ditched there. A mantis. What else? A hawk. What looks to be half of a Cutlass Black. And a fucking 890 jump. Are you serious? What in Emperor's name? Oh, hello. Looks to be another new... Jesus Christ on a bike. Right, I got to check out that. You know what? I got to check out the 890 jump. That's something I got to see. Holy mother of God, that's hilarious. So yes, I finally have the ship that's a ship that's been on my wish list for quite a while. And as mentioned, I didn't use the A2 for anything. It was too big a ship for me. So given my usage in this game, I kind of wanted to go with okay, so we're just getting the price amount. Okay. Guess I don't need it. There we go.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy
Right.
the ride. System check.
Right. Self status. Weapons.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Right. Yeah, so. Oh, UEE Navy. Shit, a derelict Navy Bugger. GG. So let's have a look. What happened here? I'll be honest with you, I love the fact of the derelicts now because there's a story to be told here. And I have absolutely no idea what the fuck happened that resulted in this event. That's definitely the front of a Cutlass Black, that's for sure. That's ridiculous. And yeah, but where's the 890 jump? Like seriously, the 890 fucking jump has been dumped, and I'm like, how? What? Yeah, like what happened? What occurred? And it's been completely stripped. Oh my god. What the wait, hang on. That's not an 890 jump. Wait, it is? No, it isn't. What is that? Oh, what is that? No! That must... I think that's the back of a hammerhead. I thought that was an 890 jump, but I think I'm wrong. I think it's the back of a hammerhead. Yeah, because that's the undercarriage for the thing. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the back of a hammerhead. Fucking hell, that was... There must have been some... There definitely was a scrap here. Jesus. Oh, this game is amazing. I love it. Is there anyone on board that ship? It's just a perfectly preserved... Yeah, so that is the back of a... That's the side... Well, an upside down... yeah, that's... Yeah, an upside down hammerhead with a few other things. I probably need to invest in getting the... I probably need to invest and get into some of the... Like, the crack... The oxy slicer thing, so you can actually see what's going on in there, which sounds hilarious. But no, I need to get back to Arc Core because the skin I bought is at Arc Core. So I need to basically go to Arc Core, land the ship inside the thing, and then get going on that. Oh, that's so fucking cool. I love the ship. It's amazing. But you want to know something even more fucking cool? You can retract the fucking wings without getting the landing gear out. That is something I seriously want to see in many other ships. Because the thing is, what that means is that you can have, for example, the ability of getting the landing gear out without having the wings down. Or with having the wings up, or with having the wings down. So it's all of these wonderful things, and I'm like, dude, dude, just imagine. Like right now, I'm locked my S-foils in cruise position, and I fucking love that. Like the fact that we have this as an option just speaks so much to me. You know, it really does. So that when you finally get, for example, the ability to go into combat, you just have to press a button and boom, S-foils in attack positions. And as an X-Wing fanboy, I just, oh, this is all my dreams come true. I said it's the X-Wing. It's not anything else. You know, it's not the Scorpius. It's not the other thing. It's the X-Wing, and oh. Just, oh. But no, going back to the point in which I was just mentioning earlier, basically, I have had a very big ship, the Crusader Hercules. Yeah, I've had the Hercules A2 for quite some time, and as such, it has been somewhat... Well, I wouldn't exactly say lackluster. It is, you know, an incredible ship with an incredibly powerful bomb. It is, however, not something that I can say in my personal case. I can't really say it's any decent, or I can't really say I have much of a use for it, because, well, apart from the occasional flight out where I get a ground vehicle or anything else along that line, there's nothing really I can do with the A2. So rather than fuck around and get the A2 and do some silly shit, I decided to finally commit and go, you know what, I'm going to melt this thing, melt my package, melt the package of the thing, and basically spend some of the money of that of the store credit that you get on a ship that I will, enjoy and use for some time. And if I get into, the PvP style of dogfighting, then yeah, that's something that I'll really fully enjoy. So no, for definites, it's looking to be quite, nice, and I'm really excited. As I said, it's the RSI Scorpius is wonderful, and I have the. I have the Antilles edition, which is basically the one which has the QED and the EMP attached to it. Still two-seater, and the second pilot, the co-pilot has, control over the QED and the EMP, but it doesn't have a turret anymore. And while this ship is definitely not as popular in some people's eyes, they kind of saying like you're just making someone do the boring thing. I think CIG, they are talking about, well, rumor has it, so not speculative here, but still, rumor has it that CIG are working to incorporate more of a Rio options for the co-pilot for the Antilles. So what I mean by Rio, well, basically the Rio is the radar guy. In Top Gun with Maverick and Goose. Well, basically, Goose was the Rio, the radar guy, the guy who had all access to all the Stasi missiles and would also work the Phoenix missiles that were attached to the F-14. Effectively, that's what the Rio was. He wasn't just a gunner of some sort. So, he also worked the radars and all the communication systems and all that jazz. So again, he was more of a technical officer inside the plane. And as such, you could possibly do the same thing with this ship, where the Rio basically goes in the back, grabs the missiles or guides the missiles to the correct location, and completely annihilates the opponents who are, attempting to breach through. So all in all, it's quite an awesome ship for what is essentially. Let me just quickly untangle things. So what, in a sense, it's an incredible ship for what is essentially an absolutely wonderful dogfighting vessel, and it has the ability to say "fuck you, I'm using lasers," which again, "fuck you, I'm not letting you get away," which in my opinion is wondrous. So, all in all, good ship to have. I've yet to take this thing into combat, though. So today is going to be that day where we pop the combat cherry. Sadly, we will have to use just bog standard means, no fancy turret systems or anything. But if we could get the slave turret options, because, oh, God, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Seriously, it would be absolutely wondrous if we had the ability to use turrets in this respect. God. Oh, that would be absolutely wonderful. But yeah, so apart from that, we're going to do a couple of little things, but primarily just fuck around with the RSI Antilles, and also just get a feel for combat in this thing, because I've been rolling around with the Ares Inferno, which isn't really suited for combat, to be brutal. Like, it's not really, well, it's suited for big ship combat, but not medium to small ship combat. Though I'll be honest with you, I'm not quite sure how the whole procedure is going to be for shield, unless I change the shield facing. So instead of having it as two frontal, massive rear, I might have to like try and get the shields to set differently. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Flight hard, scanning hard, coupled flight, flux assist, navigation display on. Oh yeah, the quantum drive, okay. Power, obviously not.
Quantum drive is now off. Landing gear deployed.
Right, we need to find.
Landing gear raised.
Right, where's the genie point? Bingo. Wait, what? The skyscraper? The hell's the skyscraper? That's new. I mean, this I gotta see.
Quantum drive is now on.
This is a new thingamabob. Is it a landing zone? Skyscraper. I mean, there's the...
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, so that is VTOL. Copy. Right, I gotta quickly have a look at the controls. Bindings. Flight, movement. Decouple, speed boost, pitch, cruise control. Landing system, retract, deploy. So,
Landing gear deployed. Landing gear raised.
right, so that's just... Yeah, okay.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, what the hell? Is that what the... I think we've gone from... Right. Off. On. There we go.
Welcome to Rocket Space Industries. Enjoy the work. System check.
Okay. There needs to be a retract option.
Landing gear raised.
Must be a retract option for like... I'm just, if like, to be able to have a keybind that says lock, you know, to have the S-Force lock into attack position or not, there's got to be a means to do that. So, obviously, clear that, clear that. Cruise control, space brake, request landing, cycle configuration. Right, so where's this supposed skyscraper? I mean, unless they're talking about the landing area, because I'm looking towards what would appear to be this place just lost its quality. I could... So what's so special? Is this the place? No, that's the place. I mean, apart from the giant, like, standing figure. What's that down there? No, nothing special. I mean... Okay, so that's like... I know that that location's the Civic Center. That's the location you can land if you wanted to just fuck around for a bit. That's the Kovalek's place. Where is... No, that's not the... No. The actual, like... Because... Yeah, the Area 18 is like... Yeah, 42 kilometers that way. So there's not really much of a need for us to be here unless there's some other special reason. But I can't seem to find it to be brutal. I mean, there is, like, those landing locations, of course. But I'm not seeing... like, there's a few locations here, but I'm not seeing anything specific. Unless... I mean, you could easily land a big ship here, so my question is there anything unique about this? And... Because there's obviously something here. Can you get in here? Doesn't look it, does it? Maybe. I mean, maybe this is a prelude to the apartments thing. If that was the case, then that's going to be seriously freaking awesome. Like, you have these apartments which... Wait a minute. I'm like... What? Wait a minute. You have these apartments, like the ones we're looking at right now. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Sorry, I'm just... Apologies for getting distracted, but I've never seen this before, and it's... Bollocks. I've never seen this before, and I've, like... Or, okay, tell a lie. I've been to this location before, but it was only on the off chance. It was previously never marked as a location. So I'm like, huh, that's new. Which obviously doesn't help me to help you guys out a bit, because, well, you guys have to watch a numbskull fuck around trying to figure out how to do this thing. So, yeah, no. Let's leapfrog. And also, did I just leapfrog? Wait, are you seriously taking me out of the fucking planet to take me back down to the planet? Of course you are. Right. Let's get ourselves planet side. I mean, all we're really doing is landing on the planet, storing the ship, putting the paint on, getting the ship off, heading back up to Pagini Point. Pagini! And, yeah, basically get that sorted. So... get you landed, shall we? That is so cool. I would love to have a button keybind that allows me to retract stuff, because the main hope is now that you have the ability with this ship to retract and unretract, there's got to be plenty of other ships in the game that if you add that feature as a button press, similar to the whole landing instruction sort of thing, being able to do that would be absolutely fantastic. I mean, even if it's like the most pointless thing, to be able to have you and like three other Scorpiuses flying up into position, and it's like lock as falls into attack position, and then, you know, you're coming in on the diving run, you're like, you know, it just, come on, like, we're all Star Wars fans at heart here.
Proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay. There's also good practice for me in order to land it. Oh, I've got the shit landing spot as well. Oh, fuck a duck. Right, practice time. Prepare to witness my third landing of this thing. Yeah, I've not landed much with this thing. I try and ensure that I don't use the landing camera as much. Wait, is there a landing camera with this thing? No, that's the wrong button. Wait, if I hold this... No, yeah. I don't know why you would want to put the shields off things, so... Right, I'm going to have to use the third person cam, because I might just... Wait, what? Where's the landing pad? Oh, lucky. If I had a brain... Not the most optimal way of landing, I realise, but That's how I've been landing for quite some time. The most... not the best of landings, but...
Landing
no,
complete.
not the...
Have a pleasant stay.
I was going to say, probably not the right button to press. No, but this thing is absolutely gorgeous. And I also got a new ship skin for it in celebration, because I love this thing. And as mentioned, it is, you know, it's the X-Wing. Of course I'm going to get the fucking good skin for it. It's the X-Wing. I mean, if we could get the actual X-Wing, you know, the T65 or even T70 variants, I'll take the T70 variant. I'd fucking die of happiness right there and then. Just imagine Star Citizenifying the X-Wing. Oh, just don't. Just don't be so. Don't tease me. Oh, it's such a good thing. But anyway, so yes, we just need to store the ship, and then we need to do some combat missions. Primarily, just going to go for like bounty missions, or maybe some flight combat missions. Nothing overly crazy, because I'm not the best of PvP pilots, or at all a PvP pilot. I'm more PvE, like learning in that respect, still. But yes, the Crusader. The Hercules is a fantastic ship. But unless you're doing operations or you're doing cargo running, there's not really much viability towards it. Which is a bit of a shame, really, in the grand scheme of things. Right, transferring to storage, and it's stored. Fantastic, right. So I need to now go into the ship maintenance, if I'm not mistaken. Loadout manager, select ship. And Scorpius, there we go. Paints. Have some really good library. Yes, equipped, save changes, and equipped. Fantastic. So it's got the noose. We also have the different sort of things, which by the fucking by. Where is it? So I've got missile racks, which obviously is the Tempest Fit missile size 2, which is quite a nice little average cross section. But here's the thing: I've got a fucking size 3 gimbal mount, which obviously means that we have size 2 lasers. But the thing is, I want to remove that and instead have size 4, as a size 3 fixed, which I think are going to be wonderful. The I mod for Rome 2. Did I ever do Dividers and Para for Rome 2? Did I do for Rome 2? I mean, I did. To be fair, I did think on. I did at some point. I'm not gonna lie. Rome 2 is definitely a thing at some point, but right now I'm currently playing through a Empire Total War at the moment with the Imperial Splendor mod. So I want to kind of concentrate. If I can limit my if I can limit my Total Wars to like one Total War, then yeah, definitely. To be fair, I do kind of want to do a Rome playthrough at some point as well.
Vehicle selected.
The Rome would be an actual proper nice one, because I haven't done
Your
Rome
vehicle has been delivered
for
to
quite
the
some
following
time,
location.
so I wouldn't mind doing that. Though again, I might do something for that. Eee! That's finally out now. Oh god, those moments when you've been looking at a billboard for so long, and then you finally have the ship come out for that's a great feeling. That is a great feeling. Hangar number 1. We're getting the fancy hangars today. Sorry, Cassaba doesn't really have the greatest of clothing, to be brutally honest with you. Oh, lag spike. No. Thank you, computer. Really didn't need that. Oh, we got the... Wait, is that a side door? Oh, it's a side door. And we got the new skin, which you can't really see because it's in first person. Of course. Right, let's get into the ship. But yes, to answer your question, CJ Falcon, I don't think I've ever done Divine et Impera. I'm not sure. But at some point, we will. I will do a Rome 2 playthrough or a Rome playthrough. Oh, there we go. Check out the new skin. Oh, it's subtle, but it works, and I love it. And I can't wait to see the awesomeness of that. Right. Anyway, let's get the ship fixed. Refuel quantum. Yep. Right. Let's get going.
You are clear to launch.
Welcome to Onyx Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Right. Oh, fair enough. Definitely, definitely a thing to look into. Definitely. I mean, I took a break from the Total War games because I'd been pretty much doing nothing but Total War games. And oh, I did. You are right. Yes, I did do Divide et Impera. You are right. Thank you very much. I'll be honest with you, I completely forgot. Sorry.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Yes, no, you are correct. I did, in fact, do Divide et Impera for Encircle the Black Sea. So thank you very much. I do... Actually, no, that's not the right ones, is it? Streamers will experience buffering. No, that wasn't... 60? No, what was the thing? What was the thing? Yeah, we might as well go target status. Yeah, only problem I will say is that the MFDs on this thing are really limited. Like, actually limited. Right, let's lift off to Bajini. Because we need to find a safe place to deploy. Right, clear Arc Corp. Where's a safe place to land? There should be Bajini Point. Get my hands up. There it is. Right, let's get off this ammo then. Yes. So yes, no. I will definitely go into making another episode of the series on Divide et Impera, but I want to kind of go for a Rome thing because I haven't played Rome in like so long, and I definitely want to go with that. Right, flight. Is there anything about shields? Kind of want to. I want to move my shields to the. Maybe if it's flight. Target handling. Hell. Sorry. Regiments I've tried. Regiments is a fun game, definitely. Bingo shields. Shield raise. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, the ship doesn't have shields for the mid. Well, shit. Right, let's see if we can get to Bajini Point. Oh no, that's Area 6. Where's Bajini Point? There's the Bajini Point.
Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now on. Landing gear raised.
entirely sure what's going on with that. It's not... It was working fine the other time, and I'm wondering if there's anything stupid on that, or if it's just YouTube being awkward because reasons. I've tried a few things here and there. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, let's land over by Bajini Point. Right, I'm not seeing any issues there. I'm getting smooth sailing on that one. Looks like YouTube's just being awkward. Yeah, no, I said I will definitely look into it, that one, but obviously there might be some other sort of, again, I need to finish off Empire Total War first, and there may be some other stuff in the way as well, but still, I look forward to doing stuff. Hello. And that's it. Okay. So let's land at Bajini Point, set my respawn
Please
point
proceed to assigned landing bay.
to this particular thing so we can try and ensure that we have the right sort of stuff to it. Oh, just look at this beautiful ship. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I don't have a landing bay. Landing bay to go.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'll just pretend I did that on purpose. That was a really cool maneuver, and I'm going to pretend that that was intentional. Getting there. I'm getting there with a landing.
Landing complete.
You don't like Star Citizen. Why is that? What's the problem with Star Citizen? Because a lot of people... The thing is, Star Citizen is a game that I think people used to take the shit out of because it was at one point a fairly easy target to be taken the shit out of. And I can appreciate that some people aren't a huge fan of the model of how Star Citizen's being made. There are people who think that the game is a scam. You've got people who have played the game and didn't have a good experience. Did I nail the fucking landing or what? I was only off by a bit, but it was not bad. That was a third one. But no, the thing is, Star Citizen is a game that, yeah, is not by any stretch of the imagination perfect, but in so many other ways, it's such a fun experience to have. And when you compare it with another game, such as, for example, Elite Dangerous or any other sort of sci-fi games or Everspace, like it is such a unique experience and an enjoyable one at that. Like I've not played a game like this before, and I don't think I'll ever play a game like this afterwards. Just because it is just such a fun little niche thing. I won't deny it's got its flaws. It's had its up moments, but so it's had its down moments. But its up, like, its up moments just feel so great. You know, it's like, for example, with this whole thing, people shit on, well, people are complaining about the fact that there's a lot of wrecks causing, you know, rubbish and shit. And it's like, well, on the one hand, yes, I can appreciate that, you know, the space stations probably need to have some kind of system in place, or there needs to be something developed in order to counter that. But then at the same time, there's also a story to be told as well. You know, it's like when you go to these things, you think, oh, what happened here? I haven't had one of these in a while. Yeah, no, I mean, for me, I've always been a fan of sort of sci-fi universes and whatnot. And this right here, look at this, right? Look, this is the reason why I love this game. The community does the exact same thing I do. Of course, you would put it in the bin. You know, you don't litter. Like, originally, that was there and wasn't being done properly as a thing because it's what you do. But the fact that now, you know, oh, it's fantastic. Right, I'm going to move that across. And I'm also going to move this across. I'm going to move this across. And I'm going to move some of the other bits across. Just because I don't want to lose stuff. So I'm going to move the backpack as well. Mags. I might as well move these mags across as well. Because I'm not going to be doing any sort of combat. Well, it's an A4. I can do well with that. But no, like, Star Citizen is a fun... Like, it's going to be... Obviously, it's a lot harder for me to sort of talk about it without sounding like a shill. But as I said, I'm probably one of those fans that... I should probably go to the other side. No, I need to reset my regen point. That's what I was thinking. As I said, I'm probably one of those fans that you would argue is, oh, you're just so biased, you know, all the shit you still smile through. And it's like, yeah, look, I'm by no stretch of the imagination. Like, I've seen it when it was shit. I've been through the shit period where I wasn't able to play properly because the game didn't run very smoothly, or there were days where I couldn't actually, you know, there were days where I lost my temper with it and whatever. I think, oh, God, this game's just going to be shit and blah, 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 blah. No, you see, EVE Online, I like EVE Online, and to be weirdly enough, I played EVE Online before, obviously, playing Star Citizen, like years before Star Citizen was released. I played like in 2007, and I fell in love with the universe of EVE Online. I found it to be a fantastic, unique, and enjoyable place, and the biggest part was the fact that it was a living, breathing world. And for me, it kind of opened my eyes to a concept of a sci-fi universe where you're not the big hero, you're just an average blog citizen. You're just an average Joe living in the future. And for me, I love the concept of the mundane guy just minding his own business, doing what he does, comes back from a long shift and goes mining or does whatever.
Your vehicle
You know,
has been
you're
delivered to the
operating in
following
a ship
location.
in like a different kind of sector, and you're just doing the usual maintenance, and that kind of helps out with that. And when Star Citizen was announced, and what the concept of the ships that they have were offering, it's like you basically get an EVE Online experience where you go onto, you know, you have these big ships, you have these mundane jobs, but you're doing it in a first-person perspective. It's like you're getting the first-hand account of how this thing's gonna work. And for me, that's an exciting possibility, because it just goes to show what level of, you know, what we can achieve with the technology that we have with us. And I don't think I've ever seen in another game since. Like, you have people who, oh bloody hell, thank you, computer. Yeah, I think I definitely need to get a better handle. And going into, as well as going into
Welcome to Robert Space
yeah,
Industries.
not that warm, but
Enjoy
it's going into the spring. It's going to be, oh, summer. It's going to be warmer. But no, so like
You are clear to launch.
Star Citizen is a game that I've yet to find its equal on in terms of when it's good. Boy, is it good. Right. Let's target status. Self-status, fantastic.
Takeoff complete.
Right.
Gear raised.
But yeah, EVE Online is a fantastic game, but it's definitely showing its age. It's definitely showing its age, which
Thank you.
is kind of a
Please
sad
visit
thing.
again.
It is kind of sad considering. Good Times Temple on Wala. Right. Doesn't look like there's any combat missions in this sector. Ah, Stalker 2. See, Stalker is a pretty decent game as well. Again, it doesn't. It's all about the small jobs, you know. Right. Let me see. I'm gonna fly over to Hurston to start with. See if we can get a job going for Hurston. Going into cruise control. Yeah, so Stalker 2 is a pretty good game. Like, the Stalker series is a fantastic experience when it comes to, like, I don't know, like, it's one of those games that when you play it, you kind of feel like you really wish other games kind of had the same kind of mindset. Because one of the things I enjoy about Stalker, or at least Stalker Gamma and its sort of equivalent / Dark Souls, is the kind of difficult but accomplishable, and there's no real level in regards to it. It's not like you can just power level your character, or you have a character that's really, you know, that at first is obviously really weak, and then eventually at the end of it you're just battering people aside. Every battle is a challenge, every conflict is a concern, and it's going to be like a moment of absolute terror mixed with a moment of elation because you were able to sort of get yourself the right kind of weapon. And I'm hoping that more games sort of take after that particular thing. And, if it's due to come out in December, that's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Hopefully the situation with the company is all right, because obviously the company that's making it is Ukrainian, so Emperor willing, they're going to be able to get that stuff out, but obviously so we're going to see if we can get some combat in this. We should be fine. Unfortunately, the one downside of Star Citizen streams is there is a fair amount of just flying from point to point. But then again, I do enjoy just chilling in this game, and this game does that quite nicely. It's a rather rewarding experience. Though to be fair, I'm actually thinking on creating. I am thinking on creating another account at some point and doing like a 0 to hero sort of thing, because I kind of like the sound of that. Because I've had an account with CIG where I've had shit already to hand quickly, so I kind of want to do like a ground zero kind of thing where I can actually see what it's like now that you can earn all of the other shit in game. So when 3.18.2 comes along, I'm definitely going to start looking into trying that. To be fair, if you're talking about not being prepared and you die, this game does that too. Like, the looting system in this game, as long with how health and system works, you do actually need to take some time to be prepared. It's nowhere near as in-depth as Stalker, without a doubt. But, for example, you do need to take into account planetary acclimatization, local, what kind of fighter or ship you're taking, what kind of resources you have on the ship. Eventually, it's going to get to a point where the ship is going to be just, you know, the ship as well as you are going to be equally as important in terms of how you prepare for it. And once we get into Pyro, there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to. There's no guarantee that there's any repair stations or any sort of landing zones that will trade with you, considering how everywhere else in the Pyro system is criminal. Unknown criminal.
Auto drive is now off.
There you go. Right. Contracts. Mercenary, there we go. Halt illegal surveillance. Exactly what I want to go for. Right. 3 monitors. Whereabouts are you? Com array at Magda. Copy that. Get to Magda.
Auto drive is now on.
I could have. I don't recall Magda being a thing. Like, this feels like a new room. I could be wrong, mind you, but I just feel like the moon is... This moon feels new, which sounds stupid as a concept, but yeah. Oh. Right, there's the thing. Right, okay. Oh, and of course you're on the other fucking side. Fine. OM4. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, god damn it! I'm just like, let me get to the goddamn zone, you son of a bitch! Oh no, there's OM5. Okay, there's OM5. That's fine. We can manage. It's okay. Right, now we've got to OM5. Let's go to the Comaray. There we go. The unique thing also with this, yeah, now one thing I will say I like also about this is when you get the community, like some really good community moments. Right, okay, let's do this. I see targets. Marcus falls in attack position.
Radar contact.
Okay, radar contact. Mantis. Freelancer miss. Oh, fuck a duck. Bingo. Woo! Maybe I should have to replace them with attritions. I mean, I've got badges at the moment, which could be problematic.
Shields damaged.
I mean, this thing is...
Radar contact.
The thing is definitely taking some damage, but...
Enemy down.
As one.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact.
Bingo. Try
Radar
and see if we can...
Radar contact. Radar contact.
Bingo.
Radar contact.
Come on. Come on. Come on. I've not really worked with energy that much in these things.
Enemy down.
Right, that's two gone. Right, try and get some shields are critical. Not good. Shit.
Radar contact.
Shit.
Radar contact.
Radar contact.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact.
Monitor. Bingo.
Radar contact.
I have a minute to destroy this thing.
Radar contact.
Come on.
Radar contact. No chat. Can't see you two. Shields damaged. Radar contact. Enemy down.
Ah, good fucking shit. Right, major talking, Alex. Right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Can't believe someone actually held a distress call. Now we can turn the table on these lowlifes.
I wouldn't call it a...
Target acquired.
Yeah, I definitely need to get some different guns. Like maybe attritions.
Enemy down.
One target down.
How could you do that to them? We're 1 week away from leaving the pen.
Right, that's a freelancer misgun. Those fuckers have got big guns.
Shields damaged.
Oh, you cheeky monkey. Right, he's only got shields on his front and his rear.
Target acquired.
Ouch.
See, this is why I like the lag pit. I feel so much more accurate with that. And by no stretch of the imagination, good. In answer to your question, if we're talking modern fighters, I would say... Tough one. To be fair, the F-35 looks like an absolute beast, and is probably going to act like a beast.
Target acquired.
But if we're talking like production fighters,
Shields damaged. Radar contact.
come on.
Target acquired.
Box 2.
Radar contact.
Locking.
Target acquired.
Salute. Salute.
Target acquired. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact.
We got a fucking ton of stuff. Come on.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Enemy
Boom.
down.
Target destroyed.
Target acquired. Radar contact.
There's a lot of fucking shit.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Target. Radar contact.
Fucking hell.
Radar contact. Target acquired. Target
Keep fucking
acquired.
spamming the missiles at me. Okay. Hit, motherfucker. Eat shit and die.
Oh, damn it. That really hurt.
Yeah, it sucks to be your face.
Radar contact.
I'm not gonna lie, these badges are okay, but I think I could do better. Like, I think I could get probably the attrition and get a fixed weapon.
Radar contact.
Come on. Knock it off already.
Radar contact.
Keep getting fucking radar contacts.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact.
Knock it off already.
Radar contact.
How do you keep...
Enemy down.
The Drake Buccaneer. Drake Buccaneers, kind of nice. You can take them on and destroy them fairly quick, like.
Target acquired.
Okay. Yeah.
Radar contact. Target acquired.
Salute.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact.
So I was just having a bit of fun. Dirty man did. Fucking love the lag pit. It works so well.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact.
Oh, damn it. That really
Radar
hurt.
contact. Radar
Come
contact.
on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact.
Come on. That's it, bitch. Fuck the sun. I have the sun to my front. Harder for him to shoot. Well, not that it matters.
Shields damaged.
Holy crap.
He's lost his wing.
Enemy
Good shit. Might read our luck. Someone's looking at me.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%.
Freelancer miss. Cutlass black. Don't know how much more my ship can take. She's definitely taken a kicking. Shit, I got someone on my tail.
Target acquired. Target.
Come on. Shoot missiles out. Enjoy death, asshole. Spliff. Nice head-on shit. Oh, we got backup.
Did you enjoy that?
Woo! Reinforcements! Get in there. And it's Ninetails getting shot to shit as well. So I have to watch my fire though.
Radar contact. Enemy down.
Contact destroyed.
Target acquired.
One. Two. They bugged. They bailed out.
Target acquired.
Missile out. To be fair, I don't really know too much about that, to answer your question. Sounds pretty cool. Oh, it looks like they bugged out. So either we were successful or not, and I'm thinking we weren't successful because I'm seeing a lot of wrecks here. And it's a shame I'm flying in a thing, but you know what? For the first combat test, I'm pretty happy with that. Considering I'm not really what you would call an amazing... considering I'm not really a great pilot, like, I would class myself as maybe above average, if that, but probably more average than anything. But no, I mean... Right, there's a Drake Buccaneer that's been destroyed. And Bagambi rather. Okay, so that was a friendly. Oh no, he's not dead. Or is he dead? Let's have a look-see. He doesn't look healthy, put it that way. And I took my backpack off and everything. Oh well. Let's see if he's alive. I mean, we definitely did come and help. Just maybe not as much as it was possible. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely taking a shit kicking, for sure. Time to retract. We definitely need to bail on... Yeah, we definitely need to get back to a base of some sort. Oh. Is that a ship that was destroyed? Or is that part of the ship? No, that's an Aurora. Yeah, that's an Aurora. That's fine. Are you alive? You look alive. Is there a crew still about? I mean, you look alive. Is anyone manning the ship? Yeah, no, there's people alive. The ship is good. We did our jobs. We actually saved the day. Get in. Anyone inside? Yeah! Get in. We did it. We did it. We did it. Fantastic. Seriously, I'm actually quite happy about that. I'd call that a successful mission. Person. NA, what? Alright, let's get ourselves back to off. Let's get ourselves back to base, shall we? I mean, the Antilles took... bearing in mind, this is just a stock edition of the ship. Like, there's no addition, there's no upgrades, there's nothing on the thing. It's just what it is. So, I'm gonna definitely look into researching what we can. I'm definitely gonna look into researching what can be done to improve the weapon flow and seeing what kind of weapons are suitable for the Antares. Just because it's quite a heavy-duty fighter, and it feels great, definitely. Though I definitely want to replace the main weapons, because the gimbal size 2s, they do the job, but I don't think they are like the best, if that makes any sense. It's definitely a case of we're going to need to probably look into improving. We're definitely going to have to look into improving the flow of that. But no, I mean, I'd say that's a pretty good experience, and also it's cheaper, I suppose. I mean, I've got size 2s, but maybe I could replace the size 2s with a decent thing. But no, I'd say the first combat experience of this ship is most definitely beautiful on that one. Only thing you got to do now is just take a bit more care. Can I shoot? No, of course not. Makes sense. But nah, that's pretty fucking cool, without a doubt. Ah, that was cool. Oh, hello. What be here? Oh, nice. Someone's got Idris. The fuck? That's got to be UEE Navy. That can't be a player. unless someone somehow pinched one. Hey, do you want to see an Idris today? So for anyone who doesn't know, the Idris is quite a unique ship. It's more like a pocket corvette. But the unique thing, basically the main purpose of the Idris is it's kind of like a patrol vessel, and it's basically a patrol vessel which is a sort of mini carrier. Its unique properties is that it has a size 10 Mac gun, which is what this thing at the front is. It's a beast, I'll tell you. And it also has the capacity to launch 3 aircraft from within. There's like a little hangar bay along this undersection here, alongside this little pike nose that opens up, and it can be quite devastating. As ships go, the Idris is one of it's a smaller style ship, definitely, but it certainly makes its presence known whenever you're in the verse, especially with that size 10 gun. It's probably one of the only ships that could really, given enough of them, they could probably take on a Javelin no trouble. Though it's interesting to see an Idris in flying over Hurston, considering the rather strict security and also yeah, rather this. It's intriguing to see the security. Well, it's intriguing to see the Idris over in Hurston, where you would think, private security-wise, it would be more along the lines of along the lines of Hurston Dynamics. They want to do that, so. Oh, wow. But then again, if you want to fuck around and find out through an Idris K or Idris, even if it's not even an Idris P. I'd say my favorite faction of 40k is the Imperial Guards, the Space Marines for obvious reasons. Well, actually, no, to be fair, it's Imperial Guard, Tau Empire, and Slop faction.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, let's have a look, see. Try and do this without. I need to get my track IR. I probably should have put my track IR for this one. Ah! It's fine. Getting it repaired.
Landing complete. Engines are off.
That was mental. That was a pretty good battle, though. I'm not going to lie. That was a lot of fun. Right. So let's see what the damage is. 745 credits to fix up my ship. 1600 to replace all the missiles, and not a huge, less than 200 for getting weapons. But no, favorite factions in the 40k. Imperial Guard, Tau, and Space Marines. They have the best shit. It's just not even a question. Yeah, I'm a loyal servant of the God Emperor of Mankind, so not such a big fan of. I mean, to be fair, the Mechanicus I always kind of figure as the. I kind of bundle the Mechanicus into the Imperial Guard, but I probably should list them separately. So probably Imperial Guard, Mechanicus, Tau, and Space Marine. I mean, the Tau, because of the sheer rate of firepower, they are ridiculous in that regard. Ah, good, we got that sorted. Ah, cool. And also the Imperial Guard, because they have some of the better stories. Like, you hear stories about how the Space Marines did stuff, and the Iron Snakes book, which I thoroughly recommend, is a good example of Space Marine stuff. But if we're going to talk about 40k stories that really sort of suck you into it, then I would say such things as the hello security camera. I would say the Imperial Guard has probably some tales to tell, decent tales to tell. Hey, someone's taking the Petrikov armor. Is that Petrikov? I want to say it's the Petrikov. I could be wrong, but how? Oh, from cargo. Oh God. Right. Let's go get some food and some drinks. I have no idea what I just bought. I bought the citrus one. Nom 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 nom. And wash that all down with some water. Be healthy. Don't worry. Drink water. And there we go. I wonder if my hydration levels go down faster because I'm shit. No, 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 no. Son of a bitch. Well, good luck. I mean, Okay, so I'm gonna be kind of a harsh person back to you on that one. It's like, while I'm more than happy to take suggestions on like what could possibly be a good direction to push for content, I won't do requests because at the end of the day, this is a hobby for me. So while it would be, I'm happy and that you want to see me do certain things, you want to get my viewpoint and all that jazz, and I'm really happy about this. I won't do something I'm not going to enjoy, and it's like I don't want to, like, if you just sort of say, do this thing, go please play that, and I'm like, okay, sure, but I also kind of have things I want to do for this thing. So it's like, while maybe, yes, I'll do something in the future like that, maybe it might not be for a long time, but if you keep requesting, do this, do that, do this, do that, eventually I'm going to be like, well, no, I don't want to do it. It's kind of boring, Bug Citizen. No, it's actually doing pretty good. Star Citizen is recovering.
Welcome
To be fair,
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
I've
system.
been through worse. Like, it was rough for sure, but I've been through worse. Star Citizen is already, I'd say, recovered with patch 8.3.18.1. Bearing in mind, we've now got persistent entity streaming, which gives us the ability to fully go
Vehicle
into.
selected. Stand by.
I'd say we got with Star Citizen with persistent entity streaming. We've got definitely some good.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please
There you go.
visit us again.
We've got some good shit going on with that now. Is it perfect? Probably not. But let's be honest. At least they're depreciating. It's alright, CJ. I'm just saying, like, I'm willing to go and try things out, and I'm happy to answer questions and do whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like as this is a hobby of mine, if I'm not in the real mood to do some kind of thing, then, suggestions might be a suggestion. But if you go, do this, I'll be like, well, no. It's fine on that one. But no, like, Star Citizen's been doing pretty good. I mean, we actually had a pretty good solid session where we explored on Daymar. My friend and I, we were basically having a nice in-depth conversation about what he was going to get, and we tested out the X-Wing. X-Wing. For a little bit. Though I've actually had my first combat in this thing so far, and it's been feeling pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Definitely feels great on that one. Alright. Alright, get this started.
Knowledge Space Industries.
Right. What kind of combat missions do we have
You
next?
okay to launch?
And this is when you tell me that there's nothing. Halt illegal surveillance. I am down for that. It was a little bit of a tight mark in that regard. But yeah. Array ST-148. We don't just go to that one. We'll find out.
Landing gear raised.
Oh, fair enough. I have been seeing the unification mod. I have been seeing the unification mod, and I have definitely thought about it. But we're just seeing how things are going at the moment. Right, we need to go to... What is it? Well, I don't need to locate the... Oh, where it is. It is over yonder. Oh, it's not that far away. Oh, shit. Right, where is this? Is that OM? Yes. Yes, I'm seeing that the unification mod has now got the ability for us to actually play the campaign as different factions, which I am a big fan of. I like the sound of that a lot, just because it just seems like a lot of fun. In terms of like what I would do for it, maybe sometime down the line I'll probably pop in. Yeah, Krieg would be wondrous. I think eventually after a while I'll definitely hop into play Krieg, because that definitely looks like a fun thing to do. Right. What is it? Right, let's have a look. Marcus files on attack position. Round 2, Electric Boogaloo. Just looks so fucking sexy, this ship. I just need to find the right kind of
Radar contact.
contact. Right, on it. That's pretty cool, actually. I mean, to be fair, they're actually talking about making... I have no idea who Lion is for CJ, unfortunately. As said, I have no idea. What? Oh, I lost track. That's why. So I have no idea, CJ. I do apologize, but I have no idea who he is. Right, there's my lag pip. Oh, fucking hell. You can turn on the lag pip. Give me a lock. So far, no one's right next to us, so...
Enemy down.
Nice. Right, where's next? Where's the next one? Where's the backup, is my question.
Radar contact.
Oh, there's the backup. Right, Jaeger. Ask and ye shall receive. Nope, don't need one. How you doing? Oh, that was the monitor. Fuck a duck. Fuck the duck. Yeah, the thing is, I do have a HOTAS system, but I've kind of grown so used to using mouse and keyboard. Get the fuck in there. I've grown so used to using the mouse and keyboard that I've kind of just flow with that. And to be fair, I've actually witnessed different kinds of people, different players. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I've grown so used to flying with without mouse and keyboard, with a mouse and keyboard, that when I finally, did get the HOTAS system and flying around with it, I didn't really need it, to be personally honest with you. And like, while I wouldn't classify myself as an amazing pilot, I've seen pilots who use mouse and keyboard to fly, and holy mother of God, they are scary good. So I won't lie, having the lag pip is brilliant, awesome. Nice. That is nice. I mean, to be fair, I do have a HOTAS system for, like, whenever I do decide to play, God. When I do decide to play things like, such things as, DCS, though I need to get actually into the habit of playing that game. Oh, fuck me.
No tap. Enemy down.
Shit, I think I hit. I think I got hit. Yeah. Yep, I did. Right, Prospector, fucker. Let's go see what it's like when you get shot at for a change. Targeting.
Target acquired.
Fox.
Target acquired.
We salute. That is a nice top. That sounds nice. Yeah.
Damage.
Good game. I think there's like 5 people. Yeah, there's like a couple of people, and there's a fucking.
Radar contact.
All right, pull. Fuck out of it. Knock out that aura. I gotta knock out that aura. Sounds stupid, but it's like that fucker's got a nasty weapon on it. He's got ballistics, which makes him a threat to me. Come on. 2 missiles. 2 size 2 missiles should hopefully fuck him over. Shit. Did I get him? Games that have mission editors, I used to be a massive fan because I would just mess around with it. It's so hard. It's constantly. Out.
Around, are you? Come on. Knock it off already.
This is such a stupid ship, but he's doing a fuck ton of damage to me, even if it's like. Fuck you! Right, let's get this fuckaroo to the left. Right, I've wasted fucking 4 missiles on that prick. Right, prospector time. Bigger target, fatter side.
Shields down.
Whee! Nice. Lost one of his engines. Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, when it comes to these kind of space combat games, I thought I was actually kind of a bit of a shit pilot in Star Citizen because of the original the original aiming reticule. But then when I was told, like years after playing this game, someone told me about the lag pip, and I'm like, wait, I can treat it like a fucking like World War II shooter with the guns and everything. Oh my god, it felt so much better. Like, I could actually hit targets and everything. It was wondrous. And I actually find I'm a way more accurate a shooter because of that.
It's gonna take a hell of a lot more than that to put me down.
I mean, I have rechargeable shots, so... I wonder why they keep using the Prospectors as a ship for combat. Like... The Prospector is not a cheap ship. It costs you 48,000 Alpha UEC to rent this thing. And it, what was it, like 100 and something thousand?
Enemy down.
And yet the fuckers still want to try it. Right, where are you? Mr. Shit Ship of the Year. This is why I hate you! Oh, now you want to... Yeah, go fuck yourself. You're nothing to me. Salute you.
Target acquired.
Missile out. He's gone. Yeah, this is the stock build of the oh, they've given up. He thinks they've given up. Boom. Yeah, it looks like they bugged out. We've got a Mustang Delta. Oops. Reading the chat when I shouldn't do. Boom. Kaboom. And another successful mission. That was actually really fucking cool. Not gonna lie. I mean, I know I'm only going up against bots, but still. Right. Retract the wings. See what we can have a look at. Kind of wrecks are about. Kind of sucks that. Yeah, there we go. Well, that was a pretty good. That was a pretty good mission. Not gonna lie, that was pretty cool. was kind of looking into seeing if I could find. Is there no one else? Oh. Oh yeah. Right, we need to get to Orinth, so we need to go to OM4. There we go. Oh, we did take some damage. Didn't use all the missiles this time, which I'm definitely feeling a little bit better for sure. Right, so there's HSM. So where is Port Everest? Just trying to find Port Everest at this point. Where is Port Everest? Is it? Is that? There's HSM, Mindy, Edmund. There's Lawville. So where's? Oh, hi. Come on. Oh, that's why. Right. Where's Port Everest? It should be right next to us. Everest Harbor. I keep saying Port Everest. Alright, there it is. To be fair, the Primaris Marines do look intriguing. I mean, being an old-time sort of 40k fan, I kind of feel like with what Games Workshop has done to the 40k universe has kind of bastardized it to the almost non-recognition. So, unless there's some seriously good books in the line being made by Dan Abnett or anything like that, I do not, or Sandy Mitchell. Oh wow, I could finally see that. That's so cool. That's so cool. That is pretty cool. Most definitely cool. That was pretty cool. And then also it was quite nice also just to I would say the this ship, oh boy, fucking amazing. Definitely good. When the wipe comes next for 318.2, and we can actually kind of go back to grinding again, I definitely feel like I'm going to get the ship and try and get like more combat mission, try and grind up some currency to try and get the different weapons, and also find out what weapons and what ship would be good for that. 'Cause that would be kind of cool.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Let's have a look, see. Yeah, we definitely took some damage. That Aurora with the size 1 guns, it doesn't really matter. It kind of goes to show the power of the Aurora because, Jesus Christ. It's a bit of a tight space, this one. Just like how Hurston Dynamics likes it.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Not my finest landing, but
Thank you, and please visit again.
wouldn't exactly say it was my. I don't know why I just got out. I need to get back on my ship. I need to fix my ship. I probably need to do a visual inspection. Right, let's have a look. See, is there any particular sections of the ship that look relatively scammed and hit? Oh, we definitely used some of the missiles. It doesn't look overly too scuffed and damaged, does it? Almost at all. No. It almost looks completely fine. I mean, there are damaging points, but I'll have a look, see. Any sort of segment. hello. What's this? Oh, no way! Oh, that's so cool. Right, okay. That's cool. That's really fucking cool. Anything else? No? Okay, fair enough. Oh, wait, what? No! There's the power plant. Oh, that's so cool. There's the power plant. Two power plants. Jesus. I imagine with having the dual... So what's this? Is there a button? Equipment. Ooh. Oh! Look at that! Oh, that's so cool! I didn't even know about that. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Avionics. What's that? Ooh. Oh, wow. I fucking love this ship. Has all you need. And that has all the bits of shit you need as well. That's like definitely a co-pilot's thing. Definitely put a weapon on that. Oh, that's so fucking cool. And you could store that. You could go. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so stupid, but that's so cool. Oh, radar. That's probably gonna have nothing in it, is it? Oh no, it does not have anything in it. No, it does. Oh wow, that's really cool. Oh, this game, this ship. I love this game. So cool. Right. Anyway, let's land the ship. Let's get into the ship quickly, just so I can get the ship fixed. There we go. Perfect. Right. Let's have a look. See. Quickly get the ship fixed. So let's have a look. See how much that cost us. Because we got like what, 20k out of that. Oh, yes, that's the roof. Oh, black spike. Woohoo! Right. Frontal half of the ship got crumped a bit. Not as expensive as before. About 526. That's been fixed. That's been fixed. Quantanium is almost nil. Yeah, I'd say we did pretty good. I mean, to be fair, I'm kind of wondering what kind of... we definitely need to replace these with the size 3s because, yeah. Size 3s are going to be... So for context, for those who don't play Star Citizen, the gimbal systems we have... Right, that should be enough of that. So the way that the weapon systems work in Star Citizen is you can... Basically, there's two types of platforms for guns to work on. You could either have a fixed wing, a fixed weapon sort of in play... Actually, let me try and find the right way of describing it, because it's one of those weird things that if I explain it badly, it doesn't make any sense. But basically, on the back of this ship, there's what's known as a gimbal device, which is what this little doohickey thing is on this little mount here. And what the gimbal device does is it allows the weapon to have a lot more traverse and freedom to, you know, when it comes to engaging your foes, thus giving you a bit more of a arc, if you will, to engaging targets. And as a result, it can be quite useful, because if you're not the best of pilots, you don't have to be as precise or doing whatever as possible. You can kind of rely on the gimbals doing the work for you to hit the target. The consequence of using gimbals, though, is that in order to mount the gimbal, or once you've mounted the gimbal, you have to go a weapon size down in order to use it. So this size 2 Panther repeater is a result of this thing. But if I were to remove the gimbal, I can go back up to a size 3, which dramatically increases the DPS. But the downside is, of course, the fact that by removing the gimbal, you're making it much harder for yourself, because you have to make sure that you're hitting your target. You have to basically point the ship in the right direction and be far more precise with your flying in order to be able to hit the targets, which in my eye, I'm not actually that mindful of, because, well, I do that anyway with most of the... I used to play World War II flight sims when I was a child.
Welcome
So,
to the ASOC vehicle
for me,
retrieval
that
system.
doesn't really make too much of a problem. Thus, people... so the main dissuading factor for using the fixed thing just is more of a, well, you do more damage and you fly like you would normally. So, you know, it kills two birds with one stone, which I personally find to be quite nice. Nice armor, sir. Oh, nice. Oh, he's got the good backpack. I probably should get the good backpack. Yeah, I should probably get that backpack. That guy's got the ultimate backpack, which is the best backpack in the game at the moment. I can't remember the name for it, but I'm going to go get a couple, just because we do need that. Like, it is kind of a necessity to have that backpack. Like, if you're not going to be doing too many ground combat missions, you can probably make do with the 100 and something backpack. But at the same time, it's actually far more important. Hey, T-poser. Oh, that's my headset. Ah, yes. I probably could do with the orbit mining attachment, oxytalk cutter attachment. Probably need to buy that, but I also need to buy the multi-tool. There's a lot of things we need to do. But yeah, the backpacks in this game, you can either get the Ariel Backpack Hazard, the MacFlex Ruckpack, you can get the Ariel, the Ruckpack, all of that jazz, or you can get the best rucksack in the game, which, if we go to the cargo shop, you can get the Noviakov Backpack, which is the best backpack in the game. Noviakov Backpack gives you 120k, 100, like, under SCU. Like, I can't remember the official terminology for it, but this is the best backpack in the game. I'm going to buy, like, 2 of them. And the reason is because it is just such a huge backpack. It's extremely... you can only have this on a heavy armor, but if you're going to be doing combat missions, you primarily want to be having heavy armor to begin with. But by having the Noviakov backpack, you basically are guaranteed... Like, it's 120k worth of shit. And that's... If you want to be... that's, like, effectively the biggest backpack. I can't remember the different descriptions for it, but it's a fucking huge backpack. Rentals. Oh, yes, Traveler. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Let me have a look at that price for the fucking Prospector. Oh, is it only just a freelancer? Oh, for traveling. Yes, of course. Okay. So you can get access to the freelancer for 1 day. Why would you want the freelancer? How many days can you have? Like 1 day, 3 days. How much would it be for 30 days? 636 GG. I mean, the Cutlass Black is probably your best bet. As much as I don't want to say this, if you want to rent ships to do stuff, the Cutlass Black is the best ship for that. I despise the fact that I recommend it so much, but it is the only real ship you can want to go for as an upgrade, because it's the Cutlass Black. There's nothing you can deny. You can't deny it's the Cutlass Black. You know, it's the Cutlass Black. You can't argue. You just can't argue. Cargo dispatch. One of these days, oh, hello. 8340. Well, if there's ever a gameplay loop where they're like, we need you to implement a code. Ooh, forklift. Just immediately get to use this fucking thing. Is that access to the lower level? Because I would totally press that. I know the code to that. The Fire Extinguisher of Doom, which has its own display. Nice. I can't wait for this to be more of a thing. Like, there's just so much to look forward to. But yeah, no, going back to backpacks. If you're ever going to get backpacks or get into backpacks, you need to equip a heavy armor so you can get the Noviakov backpack, because if you're wanting to loot from like first-person missions or just want to loot in general, you want the Noviakov backpack. It just does the job, and there's no question about it. Right, let's just get my character fed, and I think we'll just wrap things up for today. So thank you very much for watching. We had a couple of good combat missions with the Scorpius, and I had a nice little chat about things. So do let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this. As said, with Star Citizen 318.2 still in the works, I think that it possibly could come out this... There's rumors it's coming out this week, which kind of sounds like an awesome thing. Yeah, no, it does kind of sound awesome in that regard, but I don't know if it actually will do, because obviously we don't know. But if it does come out, then obviously the next wipe will come along, and obviously all the progress we've made in this particular mini patch has, yes, it's been for naught, but it does give us the ability to get sort of good practice in. And then once 3.18.2 comes along, we can focus on updating ourselves for that before obviously the 3.19 comes around the corner. And when 3.19 comes around the corner, oh boy, it is going to be super exciting, because obviously we'll have not only the tractor beam sort of attachments coming up, and the tractor beam sort of the additional sort of modular components, and we can finally loot the living fuck out of various ships, but also now we can have we can also now potentially have the beginnings of like apartments and other sort of functions and facilities. It's looking to be quite incredible with the journey that we're taking, and I am ecstatic without such action. I didn't think they were in the game. Oh my god. Sorry, I gotta look at this. That's the OG spacesuit. Oh wow. That's so cool. It's the RSI spacesuit. Like the original OGI. Oh, that's so cool. It's a spacesuit, but yeah, no, that's pretty cool. That's really fucking cool. That's so cool. I thought that was just a weird sort of like artwork thing. I didn't realize that was actually an in-game thing. Oh, this game. Fucking love it. Anyway, I'm going to love and leave you guys. So thank you also very much for watching. And if you want to see more of this stuff, let me know in the comment section down below. If you also were interested in a Zero to Hero playthrough, I know I'm probably not the only person to have done this, but if you want to have my hat into the foray, feel free to let me know in the comment section of this video, as well as some other likes and other jazz. And I will see you guys on Thursday at 6 p.m. GMT. I may be playing some more Star Citizen. I may also be continuing a series where I'm playing on Guild Wars 2, where I'm going to be trying to get myself to the latest expansion, as I've been playing a fair amount of that, and I've actually finally got to the bit that I've not played yet. And yeah, we're getting there slowly, but still. Thank you once again for watching once more, and I will leave you now. So this is Mr. Jaeger signing out, and if you've only just joined us, feel free to go to the beginning of this episode, or if not, feel free to go to the live stream Remnants playlist, whereupon you'll see all of that. See you next time.